The Republican Party in the United States today is almost, I would say, incredibly unpopular, possibly more unpopular than they've ever been. They have no policies. The only things they know how to do are launch culture wars and cut taxes. That's it. Those are the only two things the Republican Party has done for several decades now. So the question remains, how the hell are these idiots in power? Like, even their own voters are not happy with their policies. So why do Republicans keep getting elected to office? Well, one of our viewers thinks they have an answer. And spoiler alert, they're right. This is from YouTube user B_Bodziak, who says, I think more people need to understand gerrymandering and how difficult it is to get a Democrat voted into the House and into state legislatures. Look at the percentage of Wisconsin voters that have voted Democratic in statewide races in the last 3 general elections. It's definitely over 50%, yet Republicans make up 83% of Wisconsin's U.S. House reps. And it's not just Wisconsin, right? We see this in places like Ohio and Pennsylvania, basically a lot of swing states. We see it in other areas as well. Alabama, even in deep red states. Texas. I mean, Dan Crenshaw's district has like a giant part in the middle and then like a hook type thing that goes over and scoops up a bunch of these other folks. That's gerrymandering. And if it were not for gerrymandering, people like Dan Crenshaw wouldn't be in the House. People like Jim Jordan wouldn't be in the House. We would not have nearly as many Republicans controlling state legislatures or in the, House of Representatives if it were not for these gerrymanderings. I honestly believe the Republican Party would not be a major political party in this country if they didn't have the gerrymandering. Because again, their policies are not popular. They're not even popular with their own voters. They've taken the culture war issue and they've run it, for 50 years now, and it's served them well. But even that is starting to taper off. And the voters are starting to look at them like, hey, Kay, I know you don't like women to have reproductive freedom. I know you hate drag queens, but I can't pay my bills. I'm hungry. I need medicine I can't afford. And you're telling me I got to ban a book? Like what? That's not how this works, guys. But you get enough people who still believe Republicans can pull it off, and you cram them all into a district, and then you scoop up enough Democrats from here and there, and you make the district all squiggly and swirly so that they can't put a Democrat into that district. That's how it works. And that's how Republicans stay in power, and that's why we talk about Republicans today. If gerrymandering had been essentially made illegal, like 100% illegal, back in the early days of this country, I don't think the Republican Party would even exist today. It would be a subject in history books, kind of like the Whig Party, kind of like the Democratic Republicans, a party that nobody really remembers, but they existed at one point until they effectively just destroyed themselves. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.